Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shahrukh Nasir. I'm an RCIC from Vancouver, Canada. I want to talk about today a lot of applicants who approach me about studying in Canada and then being able to get their permanent residency in Canada if they're able to finish, once they're able to finish their studies. So certainly that's a possibility. However, you need to first make sure you meet the criteria of the study permit, and you need to make sure you have a letter of admission, and your letter of admission should be from occupation or from an industry for a program that your occupation is based on, especially for those who are mature students, the ones who are, plus 30 or plus 27 are currently in the labor force. So those things are very important when you're applying for a study permit. There's a video on how I recommend people create their study permit and how we recommend a study permit and how we prepare it. There's a video about that. You can watch it and understand. Regarding permanent residency, the way permanent residency works with the study permit programs is those who have spoken to me in the past is I always want to invite people to come under any study permit program that has postgraduate work permit eligibility. Why that is important is once you complete your studies, you will have the access to the labor market, and the labor market is strong in Canada. You should be able to find work within a reasonable time. And depending on which province you have completed your studies in, there is usually a very good PNP program associated with the province which you can apply for permanent residency under. If you cannot, for whatever, qualify for a program under the PNP program, there's the Federal Skilled Worker Program or the Express Entry Program, which has a specific stream. It's called Canadian Experience Class, and that opens up to those who have 1 year of experience in Canada on a valid work permit. And that is obviously another option that becomes available to those who have studied in Canada and have attained experience on a postgraduate work permit. So many opportunities, many pathways if you are able to come study and work after 1 year in Canada on a postgraduate work permit. It opens up lots of opportunities for permanent residency. What I do is when someone's asking me about this, I guide them through which province they're going to, and I tell them this is the program at the moment and this is how you may be able to qualify in the future for permanent residency if you want it. And that way they have a clear understanding before they depart and they leave their country of residence to how they're going to meet the goals and be able to get permanent residency in the future. So in summary, if you're able to get a study permit, make sure it's a postgraduate work permit institution and degree that you're attending. And once you are able or nearing the completion of the program, then I would recommend you contact us and you get guidance about permanent residency. If you are wanting to get guidance on the study permit and how the two can work together, getting the study permit and then being able to apply for permanent residency, we can certainly guide you at the start, wherever you are in the world. I highly recommend you get professional advice before you make any decisions of coming to Canada, especially on a study permit or a work permit, and be able to have a clear pathway in your mind on how you're going to later on turn that into permanent residency if you need it. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this video helped, and I look forward to making more videos to help you. And